Hello everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's another very hot day here in the UK. Yeah, I've been told we're having a thunderstorm this afternoon by my lovely husband, which we're thinking might cool it down a little bit, but not a lot. But yeah, there's no sign of it as yet, and yeah, I think he said 3 o'clock, so we've got a couple of hours to go yet. But yeah, fingers crossed, not for the thunderstorm particularly, but for a bit of rain and a bit of light relief. Okay, so William Morris, we're back on with the William Morris. So I finished the second signature, like I said I would. I've stitched in the lace and things. I'll go through it in a minute and show you what I've done, and inked round it. But I haven't sewn it into the cover, and the reason I haven't sewn it into the cover is I've changed my mind about the cover. Or rather, my mind was changed for me, because it just isn't. Once I'd got everything sewn in, it was obvious the cover wasn't going to be big enough, the spine wasn't going to be big enough. It would just fit nice and it would squash it all down like that, but then I'd not get anything else in, and I want to. Yeah, so I spent time playing with 1 or 2 different cardboard ideas really, to make make my own, and I'm thinking soft cover as well. And in the end I came up with the Amazon box, which I've covered. So just an Amazon packaging. You can see it on the inside, look. We don't get so many of these now, they're getting a bit few and far between, aren't they? The more the harder card rather than the corrugated. So if you get corrugated card packages, hang on to them from Amazon, because to use, open them carefully and use them. Yeah, so I went for I don't know what that is. It's definitely bigger than the book spine was. Yeah, so it's 1 inch. So that book spine must have been about 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, and this is going to give. So all I've done is covered it in some wallpaper, which was the Laura Ashley wallpaper. So it's vintage wallpaper, and it's very much, I thought, in keeping with the William Morris. I am going to, like I said I would on the other one, I am still going to put the Collage medium on it, which will protect the wallpaper, stop it from, well, protect it in time. What am I trying to say? Keep it going. So I don't even know if I asked you how you are. Hello, I hope you're well. Let me know if you are or if you're not. Yeah, so all I need to do now is some cover, inside cover, and I've measured just some craft card to fit where I want it. So I'm going to cover this with some paper. I want some material down the middle. I want to, right, what am I going to do first? I might just put some tape down the middle and then stitch around that, and then I'll cover these and stitch around them, and then when they're stuck together we've got nice stitching both sides. Okay, so as you know, I'm not going to stitch on camera, so we'll cover this on camera, and then yeah, next time I come on with the William Morris you'll see it attached. What we're going to do is have a look through the signatures, and then there's a couple of pieces of ephemera we can organise to go in it ready. So this one you've seen through, but I'll just give you a quick reminder of everything that I stitched in. Oh, I added a piece of it's tracing paper. I've printed on the tracing paper. That looks upside down to me. The pattern looks upside down. Now my inkjet printer does not like printing on vellum or tracing paper, and it smudges because it's very wet. It's wet when it still comes out of the ink printer, but I don't, it's distressed, so I'm keeping it. I like it. The other one's even more smudged, but I'm keeping it. Yes, that lovely pocket. I'll just whiz through quickly because I know you've seen it all. Yes, my lovely flippy flappy play paper. What did who called it engineering? I don't know if it was Jodie or Carol. What? Somebody said, oh, you're in a paper engineer, which I liked. Yeah, I found the so I was talking to Carol about these envelopes, and she said, oh, I knew you liked to put them in the middle, so I left them undone. I thought they were all fastened up, and they weren't, look. So I can now have these lovely William Morris envelopes, one in the centre of each. So you lucky person who gets the journal, or me if it doesn't sell. But she sent me 3 of these window ones in the William Morris. I'm keeping one for my journal. Yeah, okay, so that's the first one. You've seen everything apart from the vellum and the yes, what's in the middle, envelope. So this is the one I've just done, and I'm thinking this one's going on the front now just because of this advertisement. So just a bit of green lace on there. The blue you saw last time, I did them both together. Just some stitching around that one. I stitched this, we made it as a belly band the other day, and I've stitched it on as a side tuck. So I've still got 2 belly bands now that can go in. Just bits of stitching, yeah, just put a bit of material on the corner there. I'm not expecting it to be a tuck, nothing will stay in there, but I am thinking I could maybe punch an eyelet and put something in it to hold, or use the what are the press studs called? I can't remember the name for them. We call them press studs in England, or we did do when I was young. I don't know, you'll know what I mean when I get them out. So yeah, just stitch top and bottom of that page there, no material. I sewed a side pocket on with lace, a bit of lace on the top. See, that one's got two lines through it. Yeah, just some bits of material. Oh, that's a piece of that paper, the William Morris paper from my calendar. It's just so dark and lush, I loved it. And then another one of these. Now you can see where it says Look Morris & Co on the edge of that. It's beautiful. And she told me where she got them from, so so that just went right across. Just stitched a bit of lace all the way around on that one, bit of distressed lace. Stitch that down as like a double tuck kind of thing. That's the best way I can explain it. That's the one that's stitched all the way around. And a little bit of that blue material again on the back there. Yeah, so it's going to be quite chunky, I think, when it's got the ephemera in it. So I'm going to cover this, aren't we? So I've brought I've cut into my calendar June. August is okay because we're in the middle of August. Oh, June is okay as well. They've both gone. I was going to say I've cut into the future. I haven't. Because I won't be able to get 2 out of one of these unless I patch it, and I don't want to. So I've got sort of a red and green and gold, which is exactly the colours on here. So I think I might put that one in the front, and then just the gold and white for the back. So that I'm just going to lay these down and they can be sticking on here. And I'll leave the front and back showing. They're very much similar, but you can see there's just a fraction, and it is a fraction as well, but it does make a difference. So front is going to be red. We want to lay it down so that I can still see the front bit. The word front. Okay, so we're going Collage. We're off again. Yep, let's just see if I can clean it up. I've been in my room a couple of hours now, I have to say. I've been doing all sorts of things. So I did I collaged a couple more of those sheets like we did on scraps on Sunday, because I'd left the scraps out on my desk. Oops, I'm getting a bit gung-ho with this. Yeah, so I did 2 more pages, so I didn't put any of the scraps back in the scrap box. Yay, go me. Obviously I've been playing around with this cover. What else have I done? I've done other things. Oh, no, I didn't. I was going to say I stitched those in, but I did the majority of them yesterday. I stitched the last couple of pages, I guess. Whoa. It's going to go everywhere, but luckily it can do, because I've got lots of space around it. I want it to grab well, I don't want it coming up. Once my cover is put together. So it's Neil's last day at work today, before I think he's got 3 days off. Yes, he has 3 full days off. I think I told you I was going to the chiropractor tomorrow, and Wednesday what did I say I was doing Wednesday? Wednesday's a busy day. Oh, Wednesday's my blood test in the morning, and then we're going to Doncaster. Neil is having a tattoo. He's waited a long time. This is his post-cancer tattoo. A friend designed him a long time ago a tattoo. His friend who's a tattoo artist, a phoenix rising from the ashes, which he wanted. Oh, I had to turn the camera off because I got really upset. So I'll tell you quick, and then I'll move on. So it's a tattoo that he wanted when he survived his cancer. Oh, gosh, right, we'll change the subject now. I'll just to tell you, I think it's been nearly 10 years. So I'll have to write back on the back of that again now because I've done that. Gosh, I don't know where that came from. All that emotion came from nowhere. So sorry, I don't mean to upset anybody. I'm okay, and I hope you're not upset. I'm absolutely fine. Whew. Yeah, so we're going there Wednesday afternoon. Crikey me. And then Thursday I'm back at the specialist for my, must be 6 months, is it? A 6-month checkup from my knee. Crikey. Gosh, time just flies, doesn't it? How time flies. Yeah, so we've got a busy 3 days ahead of us. Right, I should know what this one is, shouldn't I? Seeing as the other one is the front, and apart from anything else, I know which pattern I've chosen, but I'm going to let those dry flat. You know I'm going to put them, don't you? Have I got anything under here? Just that. Oh yeah, that's what else I did. I emptied under here and trimmed them all up. Right, next. Thrown myself completely now. Mortarmin. Yes, those. Oh, and the envelopes. Where are the envelopes? In the middle. So what I need to do, I'll just show you this. I was just playing about, I don't know, but I'm thinking somehow on the front. I definitely want this beautiful thing from yes, Carol. Yes, Carol. No, Violet. Gosh, Violet. Sorry. This beautiful die from Violet on the front. But I don't know what I'm going to put in there. It'll have to be something that I create because I don't have any oval punches, and I quite like that pocket, which was the pouch that I stitched. So I'm thinking it might change, but I'm thinking those two on there, which is why they're tucked in with these. Yeah, and I want to put one of these in each, which are again from the lovely Violet, who's made my day with all that William Morris stuff. But they need, what do they need? Innards, and I brought some more craft card with me somewhere. Right, I've been putting everything in here, keeping it together, so let's, yes it is. So we want 2, I don't know if I've got enough craft card there, I haven't. I'll have to stop and get some, I think. Where's the envelopes? We want two innards for the envelopes and 2 innards for these. So what size? Where's me? I've got my little green mat out somewhere. My desk is a mess. If I spun round and showed you, it's yeah, it's as bad as it was last time, if not worse, probably a bit worse. Right, so we're measuring 15 centimetres. Excuse me, I'm ready for a cuppa. I should have brought one up with me. 15 centimetres by 11.5, or probably 11 if you take into consideration the fold. So I probably want something 14.5 by 11. I need to write that down because I will not remember, and I'll be asking you in a minute. So 14.5 centimetres that way, and what did we say that way? 11, you see. 11, yeah, 11. Yeah, 11. So I definitely want another piece of craft card. Oh, unless I've got some of this blue card here in the file folder. That might be nice in the envelopes actually. Let's see what size. You're not going to be just the right size, are you? You are, oh, 14 3/4. I don't know that it's square though, that's the thing. By 10, no. That's a shame, not high enough. let's get the chopper out. Yeah, so we're busy 3 days for me, so yeah, it's made all the difference having the Wednesdays not loading a film. It's just made life a lot simpler, amazingly. So all I have to do when I finish this is my postcard for Tuesday, because that's Teddy's Treasure and Friends Tuesday, and then yeah, then I'm done. Right, what am I doing? 14.5 wide. That's that way. I don't go that wide on my, but we're 15, so we don't want much off. So 11. Oops, sorry. 11 high. There's a blob of glue or something on there. So let's see, we're just missing it. That's handy. And we just said we wanted a smidge off, so we'll just straighten the edges, and that will probably take care of, you know, square it up. It'll probably end up the right size. Right, let's see. Yeah, looks too wide on the outside, so I needed about 1/4 centimetre off, didn't I? Let's try it. Yeah, and actually the back of that could stay blue, and we'll fancify the front. Okay, I've got another piece. Was that the piece that I measured? I think it was. Just slightly too small, wasn't it? Oh, there's the other envelope. Did I only get one out? I did. Oh yeah, they're both blue envelopes. That's handy. Let's see what this piece looks like in here. If it is a little bit wide. If I was to use it. No, it's definitely too short. I don't want it too short. We won't spoil the boat for a ha'porth of tar. Let's see how we're doing here. Gone under. Just cut it there, because that's... So if we go, did we say 11? Yeah, there's plenty big enough, isn't it? Where's the other one? So there's always a way around measuring. Not a very straight edge, that. So there. But I'm going to do the same again and go around and make it square. Hope I didn't take too much off now. Don't think I did. Right, let's get this lot in the bin. There we go. Oh, you're going to need that for the other ones. What am I going to cover? Whoops. I'm thinking about some animals. Is that the smaller one? It is a little bit smaller, but it's alright. Not as small as that first one. Yeah. You know, to go with the in the windows, animals or plant. Oh, yeah, maybe some animals, maybe some plants. Right, what are these? These are 11. Well, it's a square, so I presume, yeah, just about 11 by 11. So let's go 10.5 by, well, shall we? Yeah, 10.5. We want room to pull it in and out, don't we? By 10.5. Right. I'll just do one until I yeah, that's just nice to get your finger in and get it out. Was I in the middle of saying something then? Because I was in the middle of thinking something. I was in the middle of thinking about the die cuts, the greenery die cuts. 10.5 to these. By 10.5. Gosh, it's hot. I can't get a lot done in one go, video wise, just because of the heat. It's And it does get hot before a storm anyway, doesn't it? But we have been hot. Okay, so we've got lots of things started there. So let us right, I'll go get some bits to put on these, I think. Right, I'm all hot and bothered. I can't find what I want, but I've brought all sorts. So these are what I was talking about, snap fasteners, that's what you call them. Yeah, for putting on that page with the material in the corner, the fabric. Right, I don't think I want those, no. So what have I brought? I brought my animals. I brought paper dolls. I brought some Edwardian ladies. Oops, these are from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. There's not many left in there actually, 4 or 5. I brought my big birds, not from Sesame Street, from my house. And some mushrooms. These are some I've been putting up downstairs. Oh, oh, whoa! Well, there's a gust of wind. Is that bringing the storm? It's taking everything off my windowsill. I'll put these in this one now. I think these are old ones and these are new ones. Oh, right. I might have to just go and secure everything. I think some days you're just adjusting. Not to get a film done. I can't even speak now. Yeah, everything's against you some days. Right, and what else did I bring? Escaping mushroom there, and these. So I've got mushroom stickers and plant stickers and washi. There's some big ones. I'll have a dig in there in a minute. And then these 2 Edith pictures, images. That I got from Tanya, and then I've got an Edith image as well that I've just ripped out of her, not just ripped out, but that I ripped from a page. So let's have a look where we want to start. If we haven't got anything there, we're struggling, aren't we? And I'm thinking book page. Where's my book pages there? Yeah, I'm thinking about putting some book page on the you know, behind in the what? The background. Goodness me. Right, so let's get these 2 out. Yeah, because these are, they're only going to take certain size pictures, aren't they? That one fits fine. No, I like the primrose. I like the Edith primrose. That one fits fine. Try a big mushroom. Yeah, it does, but I'm not keen on it in there. And the flowers. I quite liked those 2 Edith. Yeah, so shall we just use them or shall we try other things? Let's just... Now I was thinking birds or animals and these ladies. Well, all of these I was thinking for these tall ones because they're going up that way, aren't they? So they'll want something that way. Remind me when I'm doing the cards. So yeah, I think we'll just go for one of each of those. That one fit nice, didn't it? And that one fit nice. And yeah, just some paper in the background and then some labels or something. And yeah, we'll put some... Should we do that first? Yes. Seeing as it's a day of sticking again, we'll put some journaling paper on the back. Whatever is within arm's reach. Tea dyed, it's not very tea dyed. Let me just see if there's anything else in arm's reach. Whoa! Oh! See, I've shut the one window now, it's coming in the other. It's like that one better. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop again and shut. The thing is, there's not so many papers in front of that one, but my curtains are nearly on the ceiling. Where did you come from? And we can have it the lines the right way up, can't we? Oh no, my cart is now across there because I moved it to get out. I've got it back now, and I've shut the window as well, all but a little bit. So it's going to get hot. So I've got a new glue stick out earlier, and glue paper. We'll use one of these, shall we? Yes. Does it matter which side I stick down? I don't think so. Ooh. I'm worn out. So I did exactly what I said I was going to yesterday. I spent the afternoon, well, a few hours of it, watching the TV. I'm becoming, it's becoming my thing. I'm used to saying to you, I'm not much of a TV watcher. I've watched more films and a couple of series this last hot week, really, than I have done all month. And I think this afternoon might be the same, unless that storm arrives and it really cools it down. So I get up and do a bit, fill dishwasher, empty dishwasher, wipe the tops down. I've been doing that all morning, and you have to sit and have a rest in between because it's so flipping hot. Putting the rubbish out, sweeping the floor, all those fun things. Laundry downstairs and laundry back upstairs. Yeah, so by the time it comes to, I've had a couple of hours in my room, I've done all those things. Organise something for tea, because when Neil comes in at 8 o'clock, I do not want to start then. These are curling up, so I'm going to put them. Oh no, don't be doing that. Was I not rough enough with you? I don't think I was. Look, they're flattening out. It's all right. I'm just going to put them on here a few minutes. Whoops. Traffic jam. And I'm going to have a sneeze, for goodness sake. I'll do the others. Well, as soon as I turned the camera off, my sneeze went away, you might know. So these are going that way, aren't they? Well, I'll get them both on. Oops. I'm going to have about, close. Gosh. No. I'm not good enough to do that. They do literally fit. That's a nice piece. Yeah, about six joins at the moment on the video. I wonder if there's a limit to how many you can join. Be interesting. You'll be jumping around all over the place. I'll apologise in advance. I've noticed that when I join a lot together, they kind of, it's out of my control. They join together where they want, so they kind of cut the last word off that I say, and they cut the first word off, and it's kind of mingling it all into one. So I'll have to remember to leave a gap. Too late now because I've done it, haven't I? But if I do it again, leave a gap when I stop talking before I turn the camera off, and then a gap when I turn it on again. I know that's a waste of paper, but I've got oodles of it, and I wanted that nice splodge on it. And I mean oodles. I've got pads and pads and pads of this from being a teacher. So any chance I had, I would grab a new pad and stick it in the cupboard, because students go through them like nobody's business. And then of course teaching was interrupted. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I was teaching one day and I was in hospital the next, not knowing that I was stopping with a blood clot. Quite a serious one. I was in for 3 weeks. They were all concerned that I was going to lose my leg or whatever. So yeah, and that was exactly as COVID hit the UK, or a month in. So I spent 3 weeks in hospital, and then obviously I was on a lot of blood thinners then, because they didn't want it to move while my body was dealing with it, because your body deals with blood clots. It's just like a massive bruise, and obviously it takes a long time. So once I got me stable, yeah, I had to stay at home on blood thinners, and then I got another blood clot. So they changed my medication. Yeah, it's a long boring story probably. By the time I was stable on that medication, I was shielding really. and at the same time waiting for my knee-op. I mean, I was waiting for my knee-op while I was teaching. I was walking with a stick the last year nearly of teaching, I think. Yeah, so the intention was never to stop teaching or whatever. It just happened. I think I can probably trim those because they're nice and flat. Yeah, so it's not like I knew I was stopping teaching and, you know, could organise all my files, folders, books, work clothes. And I kept, until a couple of months ago, I kept thinking I might go, well, I still might go back, but as of yet I'm not. As of this minute I'm retired from teaching. Let's put it like that. I'm not saying I won't ever work again. I might not. I'm not saying I won't ever teach again, but at the minute, no plans. I'm not well enough yet, to be honest. So yeah, that's why, and I've got all the stuff I've got, and of course schools went into lockdown as well, so they wouldn't have, I had lots of printed worksheets and all sorts of things in my stash, which they didn't want things out of people's houses. They didn't want anything back. Everything went online, so. And they're all well out of date now, because that was well over 2 years ago, wasn't it? So yeah, that's why you see me gluing on them and all the things I'm using them for, because they were just saying put them in the bin, which is where they go eventually. Right, let's get these two out. They should be flat-ish now, because it's taken a long time. Yeah, so it's very, very lightly tea dyed, this, but it is tea dyed. It's not bright white like it was. Nice to use them up. Yes, I'm thinking I want something on this side as well, on this background. Just wondering, rice paper or something like that. So I bought some, didn't I, that I've never used. So the question is, can I lay my hands on it? As in, is it here on the desk? Might be. Oh, I was on about book page, wasn't I? Or yeah, maybe book page, we'll see. One of those two things. Whichever one speaks to us loudest. So these Tim Holtz scissors are growing on me. I must admit, for that job they were quite good. They didn't veer off. Will ink, I think. Always gives it a much nicer look. Did you hear that hit the floor? Just doesn't quite look finished, does it, when it's got no border or a white border? That's better. Yeah, that's much better. And when this glue dries, it will stiffen the card up a bit more as well. Okay, so what we're going to put on here. Right, let's get the lines the right way. So the book page is here, I can see it. I'm just having a quick nosy to see if the rice paper is in my folders. Ah, it is. I can't even remember what it is. Vintage. Oh, so there's some, let's have it open then, because it looks like there's some nice plain. Oh, it is open. Must have opened it to show you. Oh, my first ever play with rice paper then. Yeah, that's a nice one, isn't it? Let's just try what we're putting on it over it first. What did we go for? Oh, I feel some scrappy notebooks coming on here, look. That and that. That one's inking round too. Take the lid off my ink. I've just been using what was on the dobber until now, which you can, can't you? Often. If you don't want it too dark. Yeah. Yeah, I think they look alright on there. The lighter pieces, I think. Now, I think this just goes down like... So it's called rice paper, but that looks like... what does it look like? That's my glue page. looks like threads of material, so I wonder if it's like plant, from the rice plant. You know, because paper used to be made on sort of linen, didn't it, from the flax plant. I always thought rice paper was, you know, like edible rice paper, like we use rice paper in cookery, and you can eat it, you know, make macaroons and things on it. Obviously you can't eat this. Right, get right to the edge, Denise. Craft card does soak up your glue. Yeah, because I don't know how many goes you'll get at gluing this. Where's that handy little thing? I should get the edges. Oh well, that's a first for me today. Yeah, edges are sticking up, down. Let's chop it. Fairly close. I'm just gonna, another thing on the floor. It's because there's so much on my table. I literally put things to one side and it just slides off. Like that way up. Right, let's put tons on because it really did. I'll do the middle first, the edges last. It just really, oops, soaked into that card. I want it to grab this rice paper. God, I'm panting, can you hear me? Ooh, it must be the heat, I think. Deep breath, Denise, deep breath. Oh yeah, it's all hanging over the side now. Oops. I'll do it with this, I think, because I put a lot on that one. Yeah, that's not sticking up. Sticking to me. It's lovely to cut, but it's nice to rip that as well and collage with. Leave that little bit on my desk in my piles to play with later. Yeah, it's nice, look, don't play with it, put it under there. Right, I just need a wet wipe on my hands because I got myself a bit sticky. Just trying to think, got anything else to tell you? I don't think I have. I think I've given you all my exciting news. Oops, which isn't very. Well, it might be. Neil's tattoo will be exciting, won't it? And he's having it on his calf. How am I going to put these in the book? Am I going to have them as a flip up? Or just an envelope? I don't know. I don't suppose I need to decide that now, do I? Is this the one that's going on it? I want that to be dry and ready because I'm dying to stick something on front of that rice paper and look at it. I suppose I ought to have a look at the blue ones. What are you doing? I quite like those splodges actually. Funny how when you cut a piece off it looks completely different to the entire. Yeah, quite like that. It's not as bare as I thought it was going to look. There's a bit of a glue splodge in there, but I'm guessing it's going to be covered. Oh no, it's the right inside, it won't. So, that way up then. Shall I put book page on these then to ring the changes? We don't want to put rice paper on everything, do we? So this is the, as you know, Tim Holtz there. We won't drag that out and go off on a tangent. So I've got, I really want some really old book, and I have a feeling I might have used it all out of here. I've got plenty on the shelf. Just this is me grab bag, as it were. Got lots of dictionary and lots of what's his name. Let's just pull a few out. William Shakespeare. That's quite nice, that yellowy, but I don't know if it goes with the. Oh look, there's a piece of dictionary that's. Oh, that's nice. That might be the jackpot. That's been stenciled and gold splodges on it. It's not enough for both anyway. So I want to cover it just in one go. I'm being lazy, aren't I? Loaves and fishes. I think that might work on there. No, it's the wrong colour, isn't it? These are gonna stand out on this, no problem. Is there any reason why I can't have it that way? Oops, wrong piece. What do I think to these on there? Are they getting lost? Those are not for this. I don't think I'm safe to be crafting today. Let's just pull a few pages out so I can get rid of this great big wad of them that I got out. Okay, put those back. So I've got book page. I could collage on it. I suppose we need to know what's going to go in that in the windows, don't we? What were we looking at? Animals, people, birds. Let's have a look at some big birds. I don't use them very often. Oh, he's standing out straight away. Okay, I'll put some of them back. We don't need that many. Let's get the... Oh, he's not going to go in there, but look at the colour of him on that. He's a cardinal, isn't he? We don't have cardinals in the UK, unfortunately. Beautiful. Now, is he just for Christmas in other countries? Winter, I don't know. You know, like we only have robins in the winter in England, I believe. There is a red-breasted bird that looks like a robin, but that we have in summer, but I don't think it's a robin. I just love him. I know he's on the outside, not the in, but if he was on the outside, what would we have inside? We'll just leave him there to enjoy a bit of fresh air. Where was that blue one then? Ah, now he would go on a card and you would just see him. Can you show yourself in the window, please? Is it too much blue? Now I know this blue won't be blue round it when we... I quite like the bird though. I'll just check if anything else will show up more. No. Where was he? So let's leave him out, but we'll look at some other things because they don't have to be the same. They don't both have to be birds. Let's have these animals out. I haven't had these out for a long time. I'm just enjoying myself looking at pretty things again, aren't I? Oh, an owl. Oh, there's birds in here, look. They're too small though. Deer would be nice, but he's not elongated. I don't know if there is anything elongated in here. We've got, might keep him out because we've got rabbits elsewhere, haven't we, in the... no. Well, you are elongated, are you not? You stood up on your back legs. I'll have to have something behind him. Oh, where did he go? To show it up a bit. Let's just put him on a bit of this. It won't be this, it'll be book page, but just see if he stands out any better with a... Yeah, he does, doesn't he? With a lighter background. So he's a possibility too. Moose. I think you're going to be too big. And floating in midair, that's the other thing. Right, not those. So we've got Edwardian ladies and paper, oops, where did you go? There, paper dolls. And we've tried it all. So we'll try the Edwardian ladies next. Well, these look nice, you can tell with a book page behind them, don't they? I think we're going to go that way. They show up quite nicely. Oh, I quite like her. It's like a reflection in a mirror, so I like her. I think it's because she's got a back to me. Let's try this one with a back to me as well. Yeah, for some reason I like the ones showing the backs. Put those away then. Gonna have to make a decision in a minute. And paper dolls. They're nice and tall, I'll say that about them. We need somebody stood. She's stood up. She's stood up. And she's stood up. Oh, there's lots of them stood up now. Right, do any of them, you see their clothes are definitely not from the time frame. No. She looks like a bride, and so does she, but her clothes could be Edwardian. No, I'm not liking them behind that. Thank goodness. So we've got 2 envelopes, 2 cards. Right, he's too big to go inside, it's just a matter of am I having him outside. And if I have him outside, what's going to go in there? No, I love him, but it's going to be too much hard work. So, do I want them the same, or do I want this bird? I tried him on the other one, not this one, didn't I? He does fill the window nicely. Sorry. I think what I'll do is stick to what I said. The birds and the animals will have this chap and this chap. Hooray, she's made a decision. Okay, so they both look nice on this paper. What about this one? No, it's definitely too much, that. So do I just cover the whole card in it? I guess the answer's no now. Where's my tear ruler? Because I've just gone for it. Try a bit of layering. Or collaging. One of the two. Now, should have gone the other way because that's where the chap's going to be in this top left, isn't he? So that's going to have something in it too. I wonder if a little bit of that. Let's just take the edge off. I'll just do. There's more of it than I have to. Okay. I've lost my didgeridoos. What did I do with them? Yeah, quite like that. So I just want a piece of, I've got something here. I must have a piece of scrap here. Oh, there's another bit of collage paper, that. So hard to see which way up it goes. It goes that way. Right. Put him over there. Just put him on that join there. Yeah, a nice label there. Yeah, I think we've cracked one. Hooray. I don't know if it is hard work or if it's just I'm feeling like it is. Just one of those days today. The heat, the emotion. Glue stick. So I hope you're enjoying the the make so far. I know you've all been looking forward to it, so there's always a little bit of pressure, like, oh, it might not be all that good. Can you see? Just look at my desk. That's gorgeous, isn't it? I do like that paper. Yeah, coming all the way across. There's a bit of blue at the bottom, but it'll be fine when we ink it. Yeah, glue's gone gloopy. That shows you how hot it is, because that's a brand new stick and it wasn't particularly gloopy when I got it out. It's just sheer heat, I think. So there you go. Lovely. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I wanted that bit underneath. I don't actually want that much, do I? I think it's folded over, but it'll be fine. Whoops, there's enough glue on the board itself. Yeah. Oh yes, that's definitely sticking. I don't think that's going to come up in a hurry. Yeah, I've left a strip at the bottom. I'm going to have to washi tape it. Don't know how I managed that. We're putting him there. So let's get some washi. So we've got some nice brown and pink. Oh no, we haven't. That's the end of the roll. Don't want glitter. What do we want? Look at the state of that. No, we've got blue, haven't we? There's lots of green in here. What does that say? Sun, moon and stars. Butterflies. Oh, those butterflies look nice. And they're sort of clear. Moths. What do we think? I don't like it. Oh dear. I told you. I like that, but I don't like that silver that's on it. It is on it, isn't it? It looks like it's a completely separate. Did we say green butterflies? Moon magic. What is it with the moon? Come on, there must be something. What do you say? Fragile with care, so sort of postal. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? That's definitely better. It says post office on it. Can you hear the wind? It's howling a howl. I do like actually to watch a good storm, as long as everything's safe. I'm safe and the buildings are safe and other people are safe. It's yeah, nature, watching nature, the strength of it can be quite invigorating actually for caravan, a good storm. So I know we used to have cats and you could always guarantee they'd be a bit loopy when there was a storm coming. So maybe that's my problem. Okay, you didn't see what was coming there, did you? Maybe it's the storm that's making me a bit crazy today. I'm wondering if a plain label up there might be the order of the day. so that we can, yeah, customize it or personalize it later. That's very Art Deco as well, that's label, and I can't tell you whose they are. I've not had them long. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, Scandatic. I think the Scandatic. That came from nowhere. Yeah, just 2 pages of plain, because they're not easy to find a label with nothing on it at all, and all they've got is either a black edge or what looks like a stitched edge. What is that? Cotton. Do we like the dark edge at the top? No. Ink it. Well, I'd like to say that didn't take long, but it took blooming ages, didn't it? Well, sometimes this is what the creative process does. I think it just seems a long time for me because I'm often a bish bash bosh and I've chosen it and it's done, but it's just not coming like that today, so we'll just roll with it as long as we like the end result. I do. Just get those corners haloed a bit. Yeah, and again it might have a word or something on the back. Right, here is the big, oh, just missed him, look, he's just gone over too far. Should have checked, shouldn't I? Just his beak missing, look. Never mind, I'm keeping him because it's obvious there's a bird in there. Right, next. So, what's going on this one, this stoat? So let's use the bits we've already got. We've got a bit of that and we've got a bit of that. Should we have this on this side this time? And finish the rest of this off. I can see that there's no lid on my art glitter. Oops. Oh, that says Evening Primrose there. That would be nice to have put on the primrosy one, although I don't suppose it's Evening oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Cut it off at Primrose. Brain's not working. I am actually starting to cook in the heat a little bit. Okay. We'll maybe go with 4 pieces on this one then. So we'll be seeing Mum tomorrow as well. I'll be shopping tomorrow because I'll leave that bit on. Yeah, because we're at Doncaster on Wednesday when we normally, most of the time, take Mum shopping on a Wednesday. Oh, let's have it the right way up, shall we? Should we go bottom corner with it? No. Don't know what I'm doing now. These two need to be opposite each other, don't they, like that? Yeah, they do. And just roll onto a piece of paper now because that is quite, I'm going to use the glue, the joke book. Don't look. Can you see? I'll keep my hand over it. I can see you trying to look. I think it's a rude page, this one. I don't think you can see right over here. I do hope not. Oh. When I find a clean one, I'll tell you it, if I notice it. That's not so bad. How many punk rockers does, oh, it's not that funny either though, does it take to change a light bulb? 2, one to change it and one to eat the old bulb. I don't know why that's funny, but yeah, wish I hadn't shared it now. Feel a fool. Just ignore that. Oh gosh, just the same as last time. We're not quite enough, look, not quite enough. We'll soon disguise that with a bit of this. It's collage after all. Yep, that's where you're going. Right, no more ridiculous jokes. I'll be pleased when I've glued on it and it is no more. Oops. Sounds like downstairs is banging. I ought to go down and perhaps shut the windows down there. Don't want them all shut though, gosh. Right, are you going to stand out on there, or are you going to need us? No, you think you might need something behind you. Ow, sorry. Oh, that was my knuckles. It's just here. I'm in a lot today, more than usual. What have we got? We've got some handmade paper, and he absolutely just fits on it. We've got some vellum, although there's vellum in the window. That white might stand out quite nice actually behind the vellum window, so let's see if I can, well, I was going to say rip it and change, but it just does not want to rip this. It doesn't have to be completely on it. Let's see if I can just make it a bit smaller. Yeah, that's it, his tail's coming off, that's fine. Now, and I want to be that way a little bit, I think, don't I? Tell you what, this one huge sheet of handmade paper that I had, bought from a shop, handmade paper, strangely enough, has gone an awful long way. So you want to be kind of on that. There, let's put this down first, shall we? Well, there was no lid on that, was there? Did you notice? I wonder it's still working. Looks like a bandage. Yeah, I like him on there. Is he going to be that? Oh yeah, he's a lot further across. Oops, I'm playing skittles with me glue. Oh, there we go. Lovely. What is he? I can't decide if he's a ferret. He's not fat enough for an otter, is he? Otters have a lot of fat, I think, to keep them warm in the water. I think he might be a ferret or something like that. Right, I know he wants a label. I just want to check him in here. Oh yes, well he's further this way, no tail on show, but it looks like it wants a label or something there. And I've just printed off some of these number ones that are all brown. Do I just want a small one? Yes. I like this one, this circular one. I would oval. Let's see if I can put it out as an oval. So these are Tracy Fox labels, I believe. Pretty sure they are. Yeah, you see I'm taking all that brown edge off. rushing at it. I'll soon put some back on again. There we go. You just want him there, he just fits. That'll just show in the window as well, so. And then I'm going to put one of those plain labels on this bottom right corner. What did I do with them? one of the stitched ones like that. That's the one. Whoops, God, I've scared myself then. Right, I have a feeling that I've been on too long. Again. Well, it would help if I wasn't constantly stopping and starting the camera and looking for things. But never mind. Never mind. Where is it? I should have taken that other one out to let it dry, shouldn't I? Over. Yeah, I think we'll probably have some nice labels on here as well. Yeah, that 1931's showing. Yeah, lovely. And then if someone who gets the journal doesn't particularly want those on the front, they can put them on the back and have some lovely coffee dyed writing paper. They could even write some notes on it, so they can turn it round. Right, let's take them out. You'll see them again when they get stitched in. Put them over there to dry. So have I got time to just, yeah, because we're nearly done, aren't we, with these? Oops. Where did the big scissors go? There. Oops, these just need an image in the centre, which won't be too difficult. Yeah, it does cut lovely, that paper, that rice paper. And that way up, lines that way. Did I put them the wrong way? Yeah, and a label, I think. Picture and a label and they're done. And the same with these CD envelopes. When we embellish, we'll probably put something on the outside. And thank you again, Violet, for sending me them. Absolutely love them. Oh dear, that's still sticky and it's stuck to my scissors. Unless I've got glue on my scissors and the rice paper's just stuck to it, which is more likely. Cut a bit of the edge off. That's it. So at least we know what images are going on here, don't we? Yeah, it's nice, that rice paper, pleased with it. That's not worth putting on, is it? Let's just find the images and find the images. Oh no, well, there's one, so they can't be far away. I could do with it being Saturday for desk tidy again. Yeah, they take up most of that anyway, don't they? So again, it might just be a little. I'm not even going to put the label on, I don't think. I think I'm just going to put these on and call it a day, because I am not at my most creative, I'm thinking. And I might wish, something might come to me and I might wish later on I'd hung fire and waited. So that's what I'm going to do. Because just finding a label and putting it on. Yeah, we're going to go dead centre, I think. We'll try. Yeah, they look nice with the wood rice paper behind them, wood effect. Lovely. So give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it and you've managed to stay to the end and haven't driven you mad. Any comments, advice, ideas, chat to me in the comments. And if you just want to let me know what you're doing, I'll say hello in the comments. And I will be back tomorrow with, I'll definitely be on with Ted's Treasure and Friends Facebook group challenge. I don't know if there'll be another video up or not. There might be. I haven't decided yet. And if not, I'll see you Tuesday, and then I'll see you back here Thursday, hopefully. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, you see these are going to have labels on the outside, aren't they? Hopefully we'll have the signature sewn in and we'll be able to fill. Start playing with embellishments and things. Look, put that in sideways, Denise. Yeah, you see they just fit nice now, these cards. And they were roomy when we first cut them, so they are beautiful. I love that one. I love them both, but I really love that one. Yeah, gorgeous. And oh, I took them out, didn't I? And this. Where did the other one go? Oh, guess where? On the floor. On this. Okay, have a lovely evening, see you soon, bye bye.